Hey y'all, welcome back. So, this episode, whatever number it is. So, last episode we went around the desert, found all the oases, and then came back to the northeast area of the Tourmaline Desert into the Mirage Tower. And then we went down into here, this area of the basement, and caught ourselves a Mimikyu. So, in this episode, we are going to return back to the tower and ascend the tower. So, seems as though we cannot use an escape rope when someone was with us, so we have to walk all the way back to the ladder that will take us back to the first floor. So, I think it's this way though. Almost there. So, alright, we've made it. Yep. Ooh. Alright, one last encounter. Alright, so here back up in this first floor we have a bit of an interesting puzzle. So, the actions on the block on the left will affect the other, but the blocks won't be moved if they are pushed up against a barrier. So, Big Draw has the solution up in a visible text, so you have to highlight over the text like before for all the other things you didn't want to spoil to you. Or Big Draw, I guess. I don't actually know their gender. So I'm just going to go ahead and do all the puzzles. If you want to do this section on your own, then I recommend just pausing the video here and then coming back when you finish solving all the puzzles or need help. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So for this first one here, it's pretty simple. You just need to push up once. Oh. Alright, so just interact with it. For this one, you just need to push it up 3 times, excuse me, and then right 2 times over. Oop. Alright, we're kind of merged into each other over there. Alright. Alright, so we learn a little bit more about this place through Taka. Alright, so for this next puzzle, we need to go up twice. As you can see, the light for the puzzles now are in opposite areas now, so you're gonna have to take advantage of these little pillar things. Anyway, left twice. Down 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it moving on the right side over there, and then right twice. 1, 2. Alright, so we head up to the next floor. As you can see, the tower has some very interesting movement going on here. So here we have another interesting setup here. What we want to do is push down once, left once, down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then down once, right once, down 3 times. 1, 2, 3, then right 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then down once. That's what I'm saying. Why do we have to solve these strange puzzles? Alright, anyway, heading up to the next floor. Oh. Alright, I think the area to go is over here, sorry. Alright. Yes, this is the next puzzle. Alright, so what we want to do here is push down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Right once. And then up once. And then right 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Down once. Right once. And then down twice. 1, 2. And then right once. Alright. So as you can see, it doesn't seem like any new stairway opened up, so what we actually need to do is head up back the stairs we came and then go up at the fork in the stairs. Looks like Taka doesn't have anything to say. Okay, so now we need to head all the way down these stairs. Did we skip a floor? It's a good question, actually. Yeah, I have no idea about what's going on these floors, to be honest. So maybe Taka's right in that. I'm not sure. All right, here on this 5th puzzle, this one's a bit hard to keep up with, so there's gonna be a lot of steps here. So if you ever need to reset the puzzle, I think you can just head back to the previous room and then come back, or you can just save your game. That's probably the smarter play, actually. Alright, so what we need to do here is push this to the right 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then right twice. 1, 2. Then down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Right once. Left twice. 1, 2. Up once. Left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then right 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So now what we need to do is, if you heard that glass shatter, you can enter through up here. Alright, and we have one last puzzle here. So what we need to do now is push this to the, right 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then left once. And then down 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then left once, down once, and then up twice. 1, 2. Alright, so now what we want to do is head up here. We can do that later. So we follow up these ladders up into this doorway. I'm not really sure. Actually, maybe this is like a mirror fun house. I don't think I've actually ever been inside one though, actually. So here we mysteriously end up back in the desert outside the Mirage Tower, but actually we're in a different little map here. So there's one new encounter that we can encounter now. Unsure of whether or not it's considered a legendary, which may be part of the reason why we can catch it here. So I'm gonna equip my magnetic lure, head over to one of these waters, and then equip the super rod. Then we can just start fishing. So maybe we encounter it here. Yes, we can now encounter Fione. Fione is one of those interesting Pokemon which you can actually breed, but its status as a legendary or a mythical Pokemon is heavily disputed due to that, so it's hard to say. So Fione or Fione can evolve into Manaphy. Oh, or not, actually. No, you cannot. Okay, I see. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah. So we're obviously going to try and catch one. I don't know if I want to go for a shiny because there's probably no point. Although I might go for a shiny because, whoops, I kind of want to catch all, I don't know, special Pokemon that are shiny if I can. So, what to do? Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a shiny, so be right back. Alright, managed to find myself a shiny one. So since, I'm glad I decided to do this because with Talk it definitely speeds this up since I can encounter possibly 2 at the same time. Although I do have to, aw shit, never mind. Aw man. No. Oh, this is gonna suck. I need to catch it right here. No. Oh wait. Taka doesn't do anything. That's crazy. If I choose to try and catch something. Wow. I did not know that actually. Alright. Just so you know, Fione, or Fione, however you pronounce it, is not a good Pokemon whatsoever. I recommend using Manaphy. I don't think there's any real reason to use one over the other, although you can't really catch one right now. So, I didn't actually go over what you're supposed to do here. Now that you've ended outside of the tower, do not head back in. What you need to do is actually try to exit. You notice that some of these tiles start changing now. So we follow the one path that we can get through here. We end up at a door. We find ourselves at the top of the Mirage Tower. So here on the left we can pick up the Normalium-Z, TM04 Calm Mind, and a sword here at the top. So I recommend saving. That we obtain Honedge. This Pokemon, when evolves into Aegislash, is one of the best Pokemon in the entire game. So I highly recommend training it up. It can even run a special set, a physical set, and yeah, it's just an incredible Pokemon because of how its ability works, the moveset it can learn, its overall stats, and its ability, of course, like I said earlier. So it's just an incredible Pokemon. So if you're looking to have a possible swap out member or just a new permanent member, I highly recommend Honedge. It can fit a wide variety of situations. So I'm going to go ahead and obviously reset for shiny because I have a feeling I may end up using Honedge myself. So I'll be right back. Another reset fast for me. Alright, I managed to get a shiny. So, in case you didn't know, the shiny for Honedge, when it evolves into Aegislash, looks like the Master Sword from The Legend of Zelda. So, I believe so anyway. Pretty sure that's why it looks the way it does. So, we're not going to give it a nickname. We're not going to put it into our team quite yet, but Alright, so as Taka says, we can try and get out of here. So I think if we just head out for the tower from here, we just get booped right out the exit. Yes, the real exit this time. So next we're going to head over to Sugiline Cave. So, ooh, excuse me, sorry. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to just head on over there now. I need to take the magnetic alert off because it'll add an extra bit of text that I don't want to scroll through. Alright. So the Sugiline Cave is basically south of this area here. So, just gonna head along this way and out of this area. Oh, great. Okay. Alright, so we're just almost out. My god. I don't even know how many repels I would need to go through this area. Alright, so head down along here this way. Oh, fucking course. Alright, nice. Always nice to get free level ups. I believe it should be coming up pretty soon. Alright, here we go. This is Sugiline Cave. We're just gonna, yeah, just head on in basically. Alright, if we talk with Taka in here. We get 1 point with Taka, I guess. So, here in the Sugiline Cave, there are 2 new encounters, Heatmore and Gible. Heatmore is an okay Pokemon, in case you did not catch the one in what mountain was it called? Pyrus Mountain back at Puff Isle Beach. So you can now encounter it here at a 10% chance. It's an okay fire type Pokemon. I think there's definitely better choices than it. We can also encounter Gible. You could have obviously have obtained a Gible for yourselves by now by just evolving the Roggenrola we obtained earlier. Gible may not seem that impressive, but it's actually a really good doubles Pokemon, especially on a sand team because of its ability to sand stream, so it's definitely worth considering on your team for sure. Outside of that, yeah, we're gonna essentially just start going around here. This area is pretty confusing, so yeah. Alright, so let's get started. So, essentially Sugiline Cave has 2 floors, a first floor and a bottom first floor. Falling down a sand vortex on the first floor would lead you to B1F, but if you fall down a vortex in B1F, you'll be brought back to the beginning of this cave. So, apparently to Big Dra, he recommends quick saving like crazy so you don't waste time and repels getting back to where we were. So on this first map, we can find a few hidden items, so let's just go ahead and do that. A Pop Rocks. Try to avoid falling down the sand vortexes for now. Oh. Ultra Potion there. Always appreciate recovery items. And an X special attack, so I think I picked up everything. Let me just do one less scour of the central area. Alright, so what we want to do is now drop down the bottom left vortex over here. So we're gonna quick save just in case. Fall down here. So there's actually 2 items we can pick up down here. And a big mushroom, and over here is an elemental seed. So now what we want to do is take this ladder back up. Right here we can find more items. An elemental seed. Try not to fall down these vortexes while we're here. Oh my lord. Also pick up a red shard. A great ball. I believe there's one last item in here. And an ultra ball. Alright, so now what we want to do is step into the bottom left most vortex. So hopefully you don't know your directions, or you do. I hope I didn't say you don't. It's down here. Take this one, and there's only one item we can pick up here, a max elixir, like so. So we have no choice to return to the front of the dungeon, so we want to take this left. I'm assuming this one here. Alright, so now we want to head back to that area we were just at, but instead we now want to take the vortex slightly up and to the right from the great ball in this pot. So it is in this vortex we will take. So here in this area we can find a cherry berry. Excuse me. A protein. Alright, and one last item, which is probably up over here obviously. And lastly, an ether here. Alright. So, this area is also a dead-end area, so we just have to return to the first floor again. Alright. So this time we want to take the top right vortex. So, just using our directions. Yes, it's probably that one. This is, yeah, alright, that's more to the left, so it has to be this one. Oop. Here we can pick up, a Pecha Berry. Alright, this is not the right area. I think this area is a dead end to the... Oh, wait, nope, is the way to continue? Oh. What? Well, I think he wants us to... Alright, hold on. Does he want us to go back here? Then go up this ladder? Probably then. I see. I think it's this one. And then climb this ladder. Here we go, yes. Here we can find a super repel and the Draco plate. Alright, sorry, I kind of skipped an area. We'll get to that area eventually anyway. Alright, so now you want to just head back to that area again. And now we want to take the top left vortex over here. Alright, Taka, I get it. Here we can find a Pokesnacks. Alright, and that's the last. Alright, so apparently there's one last thing back up in here, so I think it's this one right here. Yes. Wait, is it? We can find an X speed. And there's one other thing, a dark gem over here. Ooh, be careful, did not go down these areas yet. All the vortices here will return you back to the starting point except one. So the correct one is the middle one up here of the top three. So we're going to go ahead and go down this one. So here we want to be careful to not fall down again. So here we pick up a red shard. Super potion. Telluric seed. Alright, and I think that's it. So now we want to just climb the ladder over here. We want to grab the hidden purple shard over here. And now we want to head into this room on the right here. So now we want to just head on over to the statue over here. Alright, so we learned that there's two buttons we were going to have to press. So now we're going to have to go back all the way to the very first room when we enter the cave. Is there an easier way than that ladder there? Yeah, this area is kind of a pain. Alright. Under normal circumstances, it'd be a lot of trial and error. So next we want to step into the bottom right vortex. This is this one. Alright, so here I already picked up the items here accidentally, so just climb up the ladder now. In this next room we can find an elemental seed. Ooh, it's stuck. Alright. Oh, two elemental seeds actually. Poke snacks and a green shard. So we want to jump into the vortex on the middle of the right side of the room. Below a cactus. So it's this one, I would imagine. I'm going to save just in case. Here we can pick up a link stone. Alright, and now we want to return back to that room we were in just before. So just head up this way. Back up the ladder. In this area, now we want to jump into the middle of the top three vortices. So this one here. So fall down it. Here we can pick up an ice heal. Oh, do not go down. An antidote. And lastly, excuse me, a star piece. So now we want to make our way over to the left side to climb this ladder and hit the button on this statue as well. Alright, so those stairs are now ascendable, or whatever you want to call it. So now we want to find ourselves, head back to the very front of the cave. So just take one of these vortices to end up back at the start. Now we want to go up to the vortex at the very top of this room over here. Fall down. Down here we can find more about Pokemon, of course. But more importantly, we can find an X speed And somewhere else in here we can also find a PP up in that cacti. Alright, so now we want to climb up this ladder to pick up an magical seed, and over here in this corner you can pick up a star piece. So now we want to return to the front of the dungeon, like so. Okay, well, this is an interesting area. Alright, so we want to hop down the vortex straight up from the cave's entrance right here. Here we can pick up synthetic seed, blue shard, great ball, and all the way up here is a common candy. So now we can head up into here. And these were the stairs we saw earlier. We can find a genius wing there, and one more item right beside this statue, an XP candy XL. So this next area I recommend saving before you head on in. I'm gonna get my mammoth swine ready for this. Let's see. Here we go. Gonna give it a never melt ice. Alright, so I recommend saving before you enter in here. I'm going to do the same, and then just head on in. So, there's a reason why I told you to save. You also want to turn off speed up. Oh, that didn't end very well for me. Alright. Go up against these stone statue Garchomps that come alive, so. Oh my god. Oop, I turned on speed up. Oh, we're gonna be here. At least Taka heals your Pokemon. So, yeah, I just recommend making your way through. Speed up makes them move insanely fast. I mean, Taka will help us heal, so. Apparently you can get through this room without having to face a single battle, but that's a little hard. This is kind of like free XP to be honest, so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, an ice type makes quick work of this though, so. Oh my goodness, please. Alright, we're out of that room. Alright, here in this floor we have different encounter chart, but I recommend just looking at Bigdra's guide because all the Pokemon here are ones we could have already encountered beforehand, so nothing too special. In this room we can find a bunch of hidden items, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. You're kidding me. Alright. Over here. We can pick up a 1 of 2 red shards. Oh my lordy. Oh my god, what I would do for a repel. Alright. An iron. Okay. Purple shard. Alright, we're not gonna go up there quite yet. We can get an Ultra Ball. Elemental Seed. Oh my god, bro, these encounters are so annoying. Alright. Blast Powder. Great Ball. Alright, I think that's all the items. Alright, so now we just head up to the top here, use the light shard if you need to. Here we can pick up TM71 Stone Edge, incredible. One of the best rock type moves you can get. Alright, Taka says a little bit more. Now we want to interact with the statue. Alright, so here we get a bunch of new sand pits, so let's just go ahead and find one of them. So these all take you down to the Sugiline runes. Ooh. Yes, so we'll get into that later. Right now I want to pick up all the items first. There's pretty good stuff down here, so we definitely want to look around. Here in this... God damn, I'm this close to like punching a hole through the wall. Alright, a dragon gem. I believe this here is a bold mint. Oh my god, please, man. Here we find an impishment. Over here we find an escape rope. Oh, try not to avoid going down the pit. Or try to, say. Here we find a green shard. Another green shard. 3 XP candy XLs. And over here we find the Medichamite. A bit of a shame it's not the Garchompite. Honestly though, I don't think Mega Garchomp is that good. Just because it, well, in case you didn't know, its speed gets lowered when it Mega evolves, and that makes it not as good actually. I think there's one last item in here, but I haven't the slightest where it is. Maybe I already picked it up. I think it was a muscle wing, but a little hard to keep track of all the things in my inventory, so. Well, I'll know if it's in here if I only have one. Oh, I did not pick it up. Alright. Oh, I found it. Alright. So now we want to let's see. You may note. Ooh, a shiny Bulldog. That's kind of cool. If I remember correctly. Oh, shiny Claydol. Also pretty cool looking. That Taka mentioned that if you leave a Pokesnacks in one of the basins and then head down, you can catch a Gible yourself. So we're going to be going ahead and doing that because Garchomp is a crazy good Pokemon, in case you didn't know already. And yes, I'm going to try and get a shiny, so we're going to be here for a while. Now, the easiest way is to quickly do this is to first find the ladder that takes you out of here. So let me just try to find this goddamn ladder. Is the ladder at the top? Please? Okay. Oh my god, where's the ladder? Oh! Oh my god, where did I last save? Before I jump down? Oh my god, that's so annoying. That's so fucking annoying. Where the fuck is the ladder? Oh my god, I wish I could turn off encounters too. Oh, it's at the top, of course. Alright. Alright, anyway, to catch the Gible, what you need to do is leave your snacks in one of the basins, head up the ladder, and then jump down the corresponding vortex, and you will find yourself a Gible. Eating on your snacks, and then you can engage it in battle and catch it. Alright, so... yeah, I'm gonna have to go pick up all these items, though. Holy fuck, I'm so tired of the encounters though. Oh my god. Alrighty. I think that's it for items. So now I just need to find that damn ladder. Oh my god. Alright, found it. Alright, so let's use this one here. Alright, so now we just head on up. Then find the corresponding vortex. Oh, for fuck's sake. Was it this one? Alright. Not shiny? Alright, gonna be resetting. I'll see you all later. Alright, got myself a shiny. Only just now realized that I do not have any way of inflicting status or hitting it with any form of chip damage. So, guess I just have to try and raw dog it, so to speak. Okay, that works. Alright, nice. Alright, so with that, what we want to do now is just head out the dungeon using one of these vortexes and return to the desert. But obviously we'll just do that next episode. And then once we do that, we're gonna, I think, deal with the last area before really getting to progress with the story. So yeah, I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.